Pleasure to meet you. I'm such a huge fan.
Oh my gosh, what's your name?
Kelvin, that's my name.
Kelvin, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you
thank
too.
you for being a fan. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Thank you.
You have such great style.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
So much.
Would you like to come talk to me?
Would love to.
I would be honored. Come on in. Watch your head.
All right, yeah.
Welcome to my van, Kelvin.
Thank you. Thank
How
you
are
for having
you?
me. I'm great. I want to say I'm such a huge fan of your work, and I've been following you pretty much since Tango and Cash.
Oh my gosh.
Tango and Cash, that movie did it for me.
Okay.
And then I watched another movie called Brain Smasher with
Oh my God!
about the White Lotus.
Yes.
And I tried to go around and I actually did research on White Lotuses because I'm such a huge fan of that film.
Okay.
One martial artist in that film is in another film called Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay.
And he was the villain in that film.
Okay.
And I saw you in it, and after
Yeah.
I already saw you in Tango and Cash,
Right.
I was sold.
Wow.
So I've been a fan of you for that long.
That's really
that's way back.
sweet. You
VHS.
might be the original fan, the VHS
VHS
fan.
era.
That's a solid fan. Thank you.
you.
That's so nice. It's
Awesome.
sometimes I just think age is so weird. like
You never know.
You know, there's the good news of that you're still around and you're still
Yes.
thriving and
Yes.
surviving, and then the other thing is that you just reflect on this person that, like, I don't even know who that person
You
was.
never
who
know.
was in, that movie. Like, I was 20-something years old. Isn't that crazy?
Wow,
that's so crazy.
Wow, that's super interesting.
Yeah.
That's super interesting.
Wow.
I was born in '85.
Okay.
So I'm an '80s baby,
Oh
but
my God.
I grew up on VHSs and watching your films.
Wow.
And because of you, every woman that I date,
Oh,
I
shit.
date brunettes.
Oh God.
Because of you.
No.
So you are responsible for
Okay.
all of that.
I hope that's going well.
Yes, it's going great.
It's
Fantastic.
going great.
Fantastic.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
yes.
Okay, good. So, well, that's just all so sweet.
Well, what I wanted to share and what I want to talk to you about is exactly that. It's relationship advice.
Okay.
And because of me being a young guy and that sort of thing, and also trying to find my way with love and understanding people, I just wanted to ask you, what would be your pointers as far as tips for communication and long-term relationship, how to maintain that with communication? I tend to travel a lot, so
Okay.
a lot of my relationships tend to be long distance. So I
Okay.
guess my question would be, as far as being in a long distance relationship, what would be your suggestion about how to maintain that?
When I think about my friendships,
Okay.
so that's where I'm gonna have to come from.
That's a relationship.
Because that's gonna be my most long-term relationships. I would say that my good friends would say to me that I'm always there for them, that they know that they can count on me.
Okay.
And I feel that way about the friends that have been in my life for a long time.
Totally.
And I think you come to earn that label of like being someone that someone can count on because you do it consistently, because you aren't always able to fix things, you aren't always able to have the answer, but you are always able to be there and be loving.
Yes.
And to say to someone, you're not alone, I'm here for you. I don't know if this is something you have. I think men specifically sometimes have this, where they feel like if they can't fix it, that it's not enough.
They're not
like,
adequate.
They're not adequate. If
Okay.
they're not fixing the problem, they're not. And sometimes you can't fix a problem. You know, like
Totally.
often problems can't be fixed, and often the person themselves has to do the fixing if there's fixing to even do. It's
Totally.
not.
Totally.
So all you can really be there is just as a reflection of like support and love.
Yeah.
But you can't actually solve anything. I'm a big believer in arriving at a place where we're responsible for our own happiness.
Yes, totally.
I
Totally
think when
agree
you're
with that.
younger,
Yeah.
there's some idea that someone's going to make you happy.
Yeah.
That someone's those great lines from movies, you complete me.
Yeah.
You know, and it's romantic as hell, for sure.
Totally.
Who doesn't want to find the person that
Fulfilled.
completes them? You know, whatever.
Fulfilled, yeah.
It's so romantic, but it's not really. I don't think the way it works. I mean, I feel like I've come to arrive at a place where the happier I am capable of being and taking care of myself, the better experience I have with other people, whether, you know, I'm sleeping with them or they're just my friend,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
I think encouraging in a relationship a place where and a kind of a communication where you're helping each other figure out what makes you happy, like individually, and then you come together and get to share all your happiness and share all these experiences, but you're not necessarily needing the other person to do that for you.
Your happiness comes from you attaching your happiness to goals and things that you want to accomplish, rather than attaching your happiness to people or things.
Huh. That's interesting. Well, definitely not. I think definitely not things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're right.
That's the feeling. You're happy when you get something done.
Well,
that's happiness.
I think feeling that you accomplished something, feeling value, feeling purpose.
Yeah. Totally.
I think really, but it can be the littlest thing. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I clean the cat litter boxes and I feel a sense of like...
Yeah, you feel satisfaction.
I did that.
When you get something done, you're like, okay,
I did that.
I painted, the wall looks nice, I've done that, and the garden is okay.
It can be, oh my God, I just planted tomato seeds from scratch, from a seed, and they're like this big now, and I'm like, that makes me happier than anything. So, but if I'm happy like that, then imagine like I'm with a guy and I'm just like, oh my God, I've got these tomatoes. Like you have this positive energy to bring, and then you guys are both happy together,
complimenting each other.
It doesn't mean, I mean, obviously we all have moods. Like, I don't know, do you have, like, what do you do on a down day? How do you get yourself out of it?
Well, what I do when I'm feeling down is I try to understand that everyone's going through things. Everyone has obstacles. I don't even like to call things problems.
Obstacles.
Everyone has obstacles. So I can guarantee everyone inside any venue, the richest man in the city right now is stressed out about something. Guarantee you. Whether that's losing money or keeping money.
Right.
So if we're all going through things, why should I get so caught up in myself that I become down and I pull other people's energy down with me, and I get so self-involved when we're all going through something. So what I try to do is I remind myself that I need to blast people with good energy and value and appreciate everyone, because everyone's going through something. So why not be the joy in their life to remind them, hey, we all got obstacles. Someone else's father just got cancer. Someone else just got a flat tire. Someone else's relationship is falling apart. Or someone else is having money problems.
Right.
So if we're all going through something, there's no need for me to get so self-involved. It's about altruism rather than ego.
Right.
And as you were saying, when you're younger, you do feel like a lot of things are about you, and that's by default. I think as a baby, we're taught that way. We're asked, what do you want? What do you want to eat? Are you feeling okay? What are you doing? As you get older, as a teenager, are you going to college? Are you going to school? What are you doing? And so by the time you're 18 or 19, you feel everything is about you.
Right.
Because you've been constantly fed and being told, what do you want? What do you want to do? And as you get older, you start to realize, oh wow, I'm not the only one that has to pay for an apartment. Someone else has to. I'm not the only one who has bills. And then you start developing what I call a community mentality, rather than it being about yourself. You start to realize everyone's going through something.
Right.
And preferably you grow out of being so self-involved with yourself and understand we all have things, so let me be kind to every person I come in contact with, because you never know what someone's going through. A simple smile, a simple gesture can change someone's entire day,
Oh, that is, you're exactly right.
And I find that relevant with you pulling people in here to have these conversations with you, to be able to change someone's mood or day and get them to maybe even open up or express something, or just give them some kind of general positive that they can apply to their life.
Yeah.
And
sometimes I think just feeling heard.
Yes.
Just not being invisible.
Being heard.
And just not feeling invisible. Being heard and not feeling invisible is a lot.
I'm blessed to meet you. And you need to know, every woman that I've ever dated in my life has been because of you. I'm a brunette fan. I'm crazy about brunettes.
Wow. Okay.
So, yes.
I'm honored.
You're gold, and don't ever forget that. You never know whose life you're inspiring. So just seriously own that and know that you're amazing, you're a value. And I was just a kid that grew up in Virginia, and I watched you on VHS.
Thank you, hon. Thank you so much, Kelvin.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for doing
this. That's amazing. Thank you.